I grew up in Wilmington. I remember being 10 years old when we first moved into the projects. Um, at first it was my dad, my mom, my sisters, my two younger sisters. Um, about 6 months right after we moved into the projects, my dad passed away from cancer. You know, so I kind of grew up without that male figure in my life. Where I grew up, just kind of hanging out. For me, it was just, they were just kids my age. I didn't know that it was a bad crowd or a good crowd. For me, it was my age group. I want to hang out, and that's what I did. I didn't join any gangs. Started, getting involved with the liquor, the alcohols, and experimenting with drugs. Getting kicked out from different high schools. Like I said, it was back to back to back. I think it was 3 high schools in 1 month, and eventually, I dropped out of high school. So I was first introduced to youth build when I was 17 years old. I was still living in the projects. I was already a high school dropout. Didn't have any plans. Wasn't even worried about any future plans. And here came this opportunity where I could learn, a trade. I could also earn a high school diploma or a GED, whatever was, more convenient for me. At youth build, I acquired a series of skills, that in my field of work that I still apply, which is, the plumbing, the framework, or just learning how to use a measuring tape, which is coming from youth build. That's what I was taught, how to use a measuring tape. Now, when I was in youth build, we worked on a number of projects. We worked closely with Habitat for Humanity, and we helped them out, doing framework, doing painting. We did roofing with them, and it was a really good experience that I got. And not only am I learning, but at the same time I'm helping out a family, a low-income family, have a nice home. I landed a job after youth build working for a conveyor company. The name of the company, Conveyor Service and Electric. They service and they maintain conveying equipment. At the time, they had a big contract with FedEx, and I just joined. I was the youngest mechanic there, or mechanics helper there. I was, like I said, the bottom of the barrel. So currently I'm a maintenance manager for a food processing company. I'm responsible for all the equipment in the facility here. I oversee preventive maintenance, I oversee repairs, budget control, vendors coming in, contractors, any major project I oversee. So it's been about 13 years since I graduated from youth build, and I could say, I'm well off. I'm financially stable. I have a family. I have a wife. Good career. It's been 13 years.